Barak to Yahweh, Barak to Yahushai, Barak to Yahweh, Barak to Yahushai, Barak to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Akwakadash. Double honors and salutations to the elders and apostles, of glory, restore and rule well, and to the accurate and the falcons of earth, preaching the gospel from Mashiach Yahweh Shai, in sincerity and in truth. Alright, so beautiful, man, that everything is going to be speeding up. In fact, it's already speeding up, man. So, yeah, prophecy, the word of the Lord, man. It's something else, man. It's excellent. All right. That's why I'm not gonna go into this lesson, man. You know, because a lot of people don't understand that all hell's about to break loose upon the face of the earth. All right. So I'm going to read from the book of Isaiah, chapter 55, verse 11. So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it. Yes, so the time of salvation is drawing so close, faster than I ever can even believe. All right, and it's what we've always been pressing towards. And the time of judgment of the whole world, man, you know, the time of condemnation is coming. All right, so you got salvation and condemnation. All right, so the Lord is not joking around. So we're about to go into that straight gate. All right, and I camp should be encouraged, and you should be excited that our captivity is about to be put to an end, all right? And oppression is about to be done away with. And that's why I have to feature these videos by a so-called Edomite. He's tired of people drinking the Kool-Aid. And he has a channel on BitChute, and it says many are starting to see the strings being pulled. All right, so a lot of these folks in Babylon are beginning to see that the fraud that the government is pushing with the so-called pharmaceutical industry is becoming apparent. All right, they're seeing the evidence of deceit, and they are not going along with the shenanigans anymore, and they're upset, and they got to speak their mind. All right. So let me hurry up and play this clip, make this lesson as brief as possible.
It seems that some of the cretins out here and the morons are starting to get it, that the left and right paradigm is a trap, and you have no choice. And right's both designed to manipulate and drive away and divide. Okay, we the people is not right or left. We the people is we the people. This guy right here, Trump, he's a complete fucking deceiver. He's a liar. And watch his coward ass face busted in his lies. This is what's been going on recently. He's starting to lose support, and a lot of you guys are starting to get what's really going on, and it's a really good thing, because this government's out of control, fucking tyrannical all over the world, and Trump is a player in it. Biden is too. They're all the same. There is no choice other than the choice to take it upon ourselves. And here you go. Here's Trump being booed at his rally in Alabama for trying to tell people to take the vaccine.
Trump facing a wave of boos, in fact, by his own supporters when trying to tell the crowd to get vaccinated.
In your freedoms, I do. You got to do what you have to do. But I recommend take the vaccines. I did it. It's good. Take the vaccines. But you got, no, that's okay. That's all right. You got your freedoms. But I happen to take the vaccine. If it doesn't work, you'll be the first to know. But you...
Yeah, if it doesn't work, you'll be the first to know, because you're going to fucking die. And that's their plan, genocide. website. Either that or some kind of chipped control. There's definitely a manipulative factor behind this, and it's a lot bigger than what we think, and it's not a fucking game. It's time to act, or who knows what. Well, there you go. There's your pig-face fucking Trump, pretending, lying, and doing what he always does, being a player in the game. Stop fucking voting for this guy. Stop voting, period. Your vote doesn't matter. Start fucking doing some active shit, making...
Yeah, man. So this Edomite is pissed off, man, about people drinking that Kool-Aid. So I'll read from the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 11. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon, and that's America right there. Around the two horns represent the so-called Democrats and the so-called Republican parties, all right? And their job is to exercise the will of the elites, all right, that control the EU, that control NATO, that control America, all right? And verse 12 says, and he exercised all the power of the first beasts before him, all right? And that's the Roman Empire, all right? And he, all right, and caused the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed, all right? So that's all it is, man. America and EU, they're basically playing the same old game that the elites want them to be a part of. So another precept I would like to bring out is from the book of Isaiah chapter 42. All right, so a lot of people are waking up to the fraud that has been put out there to deceive the people. So all that, the government has your best interest at heart doesn't cut it anymore. And people have woken up to the nonsense, and they don't want no parts of it, all right? So the book of Isaiah, chapter 42, I'm going to read from verse 18 to verse 20. This concerning our people, man, that have a hard time believing the word of the Lord. I want to hold on to a system of the dragon, all right? So Isaiah 42 verse 18 says, hear ye deaf, and look, ye blind, that ye may see. Who is blind but my servants, or deaf as my messenger that I sent? Who is blind as he that is perfect, and blind as the Lord's servant? Seeing many things, but thou observest not, opening the ears, but he heareth not. Yeah, so our people have basically become zombies, man. They become dumb idols. Eyes, but they cannot see. Ears, but they cannot hear. All right? They're basically dead. All right? So, what's the Lord going to do? You just have to get rid of them. All right? So, our people just go along with the system thinking it's going to benefit them in the long run, in the short run. And the Lord has already made it clear it will never be to our upliftment. All right? It's just the bottomless pit. That lake of fire, that the Lord is talking about in the book of Revelation. And why you want to invest in a place like this and think everything will come to a perfect ending. So the book of Proverbs chapter 12 verse 26, it says, the righteous is more excellent than his neighbor, but the way of the wicked seduceth them. And that's how our people get seduced, by going into this so-called agenda for politics, thinking that it's for their own good, and not knowing they're just being misled. They're led as, a flock to the slaughter, all right? And so many of our people have have lashed onto this system, man, that they can't even live without it, when the Lord has given them a better avenue of salvation through His Son, Hamashiach Yahushai. Yeah, so it's going to be excellent, man, when the Lord delivers His servants, the elect, all right, throughout the four corners of the earth. And we're no longer going to be subject to all these elements of falsehood and tyranny, all right? So now the precept will be from the book of Luke chapter 16, all right, and verse 8. What does it say? And the Lord commended the unjust steward, because he had done wisely. For the children of this world are in their generation wiser than the children of light. Yeah, so these Edomites, man, they're beginning to wake up rapidly, man. They're beginning to see the fraud that's being pushed around the whole world, all right? And they're making it known. And now people are just, trying to get comfortable, man, looking for handouts in a system that's about to crumble, in a system that's about to go to war, that's about to start World War III and unleash a lot of carnage upon the people on the face of the earth, And we're going to have that rude awakening, man, when the Lord turns that wrath of the beast against two-thirds of our people, then they'll understand that they've been misled. And that's the time of Jacob's trouble, man. The elect will be tried, refined, and delivered. But two-thirds, they're going to be destroyed, all right? So that's why, this wisdom of the world, man, that is beneficial to your understanding, you have to use it wisely, all right? It's there. You have Google, you have YouTube, you have Instagram, you have Facebook. That knowledge that Edomites put out there, proving that certain information is helpful to protect yourself from the snares of evil. You have to use it to your advantage, man. But a lot of our people don't care, man. So that's why the Lord has to make that distinction, all right? So one more precept, and that's about it for this brief lesson. It's from the book of Proverbs, chapter 27 and verse 12. It says, a prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. Yep. So the alarm's going off, man. The Lord is sounding the alarm through His servants, the prophets, and through the heathen that have access to the information, that see through all that veil of corruption. And our people have to wake up, man. There is no shame in understanding the truth, all right? So, man, it's going to be beautiful when you see that the Lord has been preparing you to escape the destruction that's coming upon the face of the earth, and that your faith, being purified, being tested, is able to stand in these last days. And that's what it's all about, man, all right? Your faith is going to be tested, all right? Because when you understand that the value of your faith is worth more than all the wealth of this world, then you know that you shouldn't be living your life like a zombie, all right? So at the end of the day, man, you just got to thank the Lord for being faithful to His word, man, for bringing this knowledge out at the most opportune time, so we could have something to keep us comforted, all right? So Abaratazar, we continue to stay tuned and pay attention to those prophecies coming up. Shalom.